Oh, great. I put down my mic and don't remember where I put it. Shoot. There it is. All right, I'm coming back. All right, those of you that were here, sorry. I came back just as my timer hit 0. And as soon as I hit the resume, it just kind of bumped me off. So I'm really sorry. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, where's some of my people? All is good? I know, I felt so bad. I came in, I'm like, oh, I just made it, and went to hit it, and it hit 0, and just kind of bumped me right off. Anyway, Mom was going back home and stopping to say goodbye, so I knew that was coming. And then I have to actually end this probably in about 20 minutes, so it's just a busy morning for me, that's all. So I figured if I can at least get the square done, I will upload the first video as part 1, and I will upload this video as part 1.5. Cindy, thank you for coming back. Mom was going home today, so I had to run out and say goodbye. So I knew she was coming, so I knew I had to do that. I figured I could make it back here in 5 minutes, but I hit the 5-minute mark, and just as I was tapping resume, it just bumped me off. Anyway, I'm going to pick up right where I ended. So we did our extended single crochet right there. And I'm just going to do the same thing all over again. I'm going to make sure I don't miss a stitch. And make sure. Aw, thanks. It looks red, but it's actually like really pink. And it's not quite as pink. Like everything looks so much brighter on this when I'm like on the camera. Like this is like a pale butter yellow. But it looks like really super. But thank you very much. Alright, so the same thing. We're going to crochet a single crochet into each one of these double crochets. And then we're going to come down here to this space. And we're going to pull an extended single crochet to pull all that up together, just like I did here. Just like we did with the cat stitch. So you can see where that single crochet comes all the way down. It came down to this one. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do my single crochet all the way across my shell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have my 7 across my shell, and I'm going to come down not in this space, but in the space below it. So not in this space, the space below it. I'm going to insert my hook, and I'm going to pull my loop up. And you can make it kind of tight, because you just kind of want to pull it together. And you want to still see the shells there, so you can pull it kind of tight so it gives a more flower look, petal look. And then again, I'm just going to make sure I'm getting in that first stitch there, and I'm going to single crochet my 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm going to come down again, not into this one, but the space below it, and that's where I'm going to do my next single crochet. And I'm just going to repeat that again. I'm just going to tug this over so that I make sure I get that first stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Same thing, not in this one, but in this one below. I'm going to insert my hook. Just pull my yarn over and do my single crochet. It's no different, you're just going into a different space. This is where I started, so I'm going to make sure that I have 7 there. So just to make sure I'm getting all of the stitches around my knot there and not missing one or adding one. 1, 2, and I'm working over that tail. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm going to cut that tail off. And then not in this one, but in the one below it, I'm going to do my next single crochet. Same as all the other single crochets, I'm just going down into that space down here. And then I'm just going to make sure I catch that first stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then this one again is going to be a single crochet into this space down here. So I'm just going to bring my hook down, drop my loop, yarn over, pull through my 2 loops, same as any other single crochet. I'm just doing it into a different space. And the next one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do my extended single. I'm on my last one. Pull this over so that I don't miss that first stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seven, and now I'm on my last extended single crochet, so not in this one, in this one. I'm going to make that single crochet, and I know I have one more stitch on this shell that I have to do right there because I started with the second stitch, so I'm going to do that one. And then I'm going to slip stitch to the first stitch, slip stitch to the first stitch, chain 2, cut my string, pull it down and knot it, and now I have a really pretty flower, really big mess, but it is a really pretty flower. I like that. Okay, the next round. Okay, so in this pattern, they are calling this stitch right here, they're referring to it as a spike stitch. So if you're reading the pattern, if you're going back and reading through the pattern to get your stitch counts, they're calling this stitch here a spike stitch. That's just how she wrote that pattern. Okay, so join our new colors, our new color with a half double crochet. So I picked this brown color. I probably should have picked something maybe a little bit different, but I think this will be okay. We'll see how it looks. You know my philosophy, it's mine, my colors, my choices, and if I don't like it, I can pull it out. So this is what I had picked to begin with. So now, on the top of any spike stitch, again, that's what they call it in her pattern, I'm going to join with a slip stitch, and I am going to chain 2. She counts that as a half double crochet. And then let's see. Okay. So now she's going to, since that's our half double crochet, this is how she starts it. So that's our half double crochet. And she actually has like a little graph here that shows you, like a little diagram that shows you what she's doing. So that's her half double crochet, and then she's going to do 4 single crochets over the top here. So that's 1, these are singles, 2, 3, 4. So she's got 4 single crochets. She's going to do another half double crochet. Now a half double crochet is yarn over your hook, insert it into your stitch, yarn over, pull it through your stitch, and yarn over and pull through all 3 stitches, or all 3 loops. That's a half double crochet. So we've got our starting chain, 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochets, a half double crochet, and now in the next 2 stitches she's going to do a double crochet. So a double crochet in that stitch and a double crochet in the next stitch. She's working the corner at this side here. And then in the next one is going to be another spike stitch. So in that next stitch she works a treble, a chain 3, and a treble, and that is her corner. So a treble is going to be yarn over twice. So you put your yarn over twice. You're going to insert your hook into your stitch. You're going to yarn over and pull through your stitch. You have 4 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. And I'll show you again here in a second, because then she chains 3, 1, 2, 3, and in the very same stitch she does another treble. So yarn over twice, back down into the same stitch, yarn over, pull through the stitch, and now you have your 4 loops on your hook, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. So that corner is a treble, chain 3, and a treble. Double crochet into the next 2 single crochets. So I'm going to do 2 doubles. So in the next stitch I'm going to do a double, and a double in the next one. So she's using the height of her stitches to make her corners. She's using the height of her stitches to make her corners. Singles, and where it goes down and you need more height, she has doubles, And in the corner where you need even more height, she does a treble to bring it up to the corner. So after those 2 doubles, it should be the same. A half double crochet, again our half double crochet, so 2 doubles, a half double crochet, which is yarn over, insert into our stitch, yarn over, pull through the stitch, yarn over and pull through all 3. So that's our half double crochet. And then she does single crochet in the next 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then she does another half double crochet into that last spike stitch. So to make it a little bit taller, she does a half double crochet, which is your yarn over, pull through your stitch, yarn over, pull through your 3. And that's how she's going to repeat that. She does like a corner repeat. So that was our first corner, our first repeat. So now once again, I'm going to single crochet in the next 4, half double crochet in the top, 2 double crochets. I'm just going to do this with you. So I'm going to single crochet in the next 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then she does her half double crochet in the top, and then she does her 2 double crochets, and then in this spike stitch here she does her treble, which is wrapping it twice, chain 3, and another treble, and then she just kind of works backwards. So it's 2 double crochets, a half double crochet, 4 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've done our second corner. And now she's going to do the next corner. So she's going to half double crochet into that spike stitch to add some height, and then she is going to single crochet 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. She's going to half double crochet to add a little bit more height. She's going to do 2 double crochets to add just a little bit more height. And then in the same, she's going to do her treble crochet. This is going to be her corner. Chain 3. And another treble crochet in the same stitch. Double crochet in the next 2 stitches. A half double crochet in the next stitch. 4 single crochets. 2, 3, 4, which brings us to our spike stitch again. We're going to half double crochet in that. we're going to do our 4 single crochets. 1, 2, I'm going to work over that, 3, 4, then she does another half, then she does 2 doubles, 1, 2, and then in the corner a treble. Your corners are always going to be in one of her extended crochets or spike stitches. Your treble, chain 3, and your treble, and we're almost done. We're back to our 2 doubles, our half double, and 4 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this was our chain 2 where we began, and we're just going to slip stitch into the top of that chain 2 there to join the rounds. And then I do believe she just does a double crochet all the way around. And in her corner spaces she does a 2 double crochet, chain 2, and 2 double crochet. So she's just going to double crochet in each one around. So to begin my, cut off that end there because I worked over it so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to chain 2, chain 3 actually, because she'll do a double crochet, and that's going to count as my first stitch. And into my second stitch I'm going to just double crochet around until I get to the corner. When I get to the corner, I'm going to do 2 double crochets, 2 chains, and 2 more double crochets in the corner. So I'm going to work 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 2 more in the same one, 1, 2, and that's going to be my corner. And then I'm just going to double crochet all the way across to the next corner. I'm going to count just to make sure. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So it looks like I have 17 double crochets in between each corner. So I have my corner stitches and then 17 double crochets across, my corner stitches, which are my 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets in the same space, and then I'm doing 17 double crochets across, and now I'm going to do 2 more double crochets in the next corner. I'm going to chain 2 and 2 more double crochets, and that makes that corner. And I'm going to do my 17 double crochets across, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oops. Okay. So I know I didn't do the very last row there at the bottom yet, but you can see that that's working up to be our square. And I wanted it to be a little bit bigger square because it's going to end up being the bottom of the bag. And it's still going to be pocket sized, so we can still stuff it all into there. But I like that square. It's a little bit bigger than the ones I usually do. It is pretty. On that note, I have to run. I'm very sorry that it was short, and I'm very sorry that this is in 2 parts. I will upload part 1 and part 1.5 so that you can get pretty much the whole square. And tomorrow I'm going to come back with 2 squares. I know I have another flower somewhere. I'm going to come back with 2 squares, and we're going to start constructing our bag. And then I think after that, and we construct our bag. Thank you very much, Janie. After we construct our bag from the square, I think maybe I'm going to take this and construct the same pocket bag from the circle. So I think that might be like 2 tutorials this week. Same kind of concept, like a bag that folds into a pouch, but one's going to be square, have a square bottom, and I think the other one's going to have a round bottom. I think we're going to try that. So you guys have an awesome day, and I will definitely be back later on this evening because my evening should be much calmer than my morning, so I should get to be able to accomplish some things. On that note, I do really have to run, and I will catch you guys all later.